welcome to Hodson Stadium in Eugene. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys and the Oregon Ducks. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Well, guys, Oregon quarterback Dante Moore is so excited to kick off this season with Oregon. He surpassed an opportunity to be a high draft pick in the NFL to come back for one more ride after a disappointing college football playoff showing last year. He believes Oregon can take it all the way this season, and it will all ride on the Heisman hopes of Dante Moore and the Oregon Ducks. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. So Oregon's kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cowboys offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. And here comes Drew Mestamaker. We're expecting a masterclass in quarterback play as these two get set to square off. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Off-play action on first down. Escapes, and the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. I'm not sure you have much in the script to convert a third and this long on the opening drive. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Ducks offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. A matchup that we're going to lock in on, left side of the line, and whether they can keep this edge rusher at bay. Great place to start for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Davison. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Here comes the offense on second down. Moore, play action. Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Right back to him on the ground. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Lets it fly. The receiver was doubled and they picked it off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska, once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. It's going to make a statement today.
Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Barnes. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. Under pressure and down. He is at the 33. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinal sin.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Dumps it to the back. That's caught. It's Davison. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Running inside. It's Davison. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dante Moore. He fires one deep down the right side. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's lucky that was a linebacker, not great hands. It's incomplete. Moore to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators.
This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find it. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Got stopped on first down. They'll try. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! You thought it was noisy when the Duck rolled out on that motorcycle? Decibels through the roof in the House of Loud.
And what a great job getting this crowd going early. This is not one of the biggest crowds in the country, but Alson Stadium is one of the loudest places you will ever be in, and they love their Ducks.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They took it 71 yards down the field and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Fielded in the end zone, it's Page. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll go right back to the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Finds space on the right. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Run inside. It's Hawkins. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun. Wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a crease. It's Hawkins. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Might as well stick with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll go play action with Moore. Steps away. Complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on 2nd down. He fires a bullet to the right. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Ducks! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And I don't think you can out-throw this guy. I mean, just throw it as deep as you possibly can, Palmer. I don't think you had the arm for this guy because that dude can fly. Just throw it up down the field like he does right there, and he just goes and gets it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just don't have to overthink it, right, David? Just let your fastest guy run in a straight line, run by everybody, and make a big play down the field. That was just an easy fly route for the fastest player on the field, and man, he makes the defense pay.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Now the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Under fire. Zings it complete to the right. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Barnes. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. And his throw is incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Punt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. Slips through the line. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Moore with the play fake. He wants to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Throws to the wideout. This time he's got his man. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Fires fires toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Here's Moore to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Ducks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. He's got 47 yards rushing already. You want to talk? And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon!
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So they moved the ball 43 yards on that drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Catches it at the 30. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Fires to the middle. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Throwing more. Under fire. He throws it back to the left, a risky ball. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. In the gun on 3rd down, Moore. It's complete to the right. Shakes a man, and he might take off. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. sends out the offense to start this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something. And the Cowboys have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Got a man, it's Young. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. It's 3rd and 5. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Finds his man in the middle. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Wants to bring it back. He's got great speed. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Moore, play action. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. Trying play action. Shoots it to the left. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been outstanding in coverage early in this game. We're just in the 1st quarter. Of course, they already have an interception. They should have had their 2nd right there.
Moore. Fires to the right. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Moore will throw. Looking to the big tight end. Hauls it in. Knocked down for the tackle. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Moore. He'll take the deep shot. Makes a grab on the shot. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Touchdown, Ducks. He got a step and just dusted the field.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they light up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The inside handoff. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Bringing the heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. No fair catches here, looking for room. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Oregon sideline. There is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. A lot of ground to cover here on 4th down. And for some inexplicable reason, he takes a knee. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. But now, time for the 4th quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. That's caught. It's Harris. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Oh, look out to the right. The pick six. He takes it in. Touchdown, Oregon.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
And the extra point splits the upright. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Dante Moore. He's looking deep. Upstairs to make the catch. Open spaces. Touchdown Ducks. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he's going to bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Could not make his way to the corner. If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on 2nd and long from the 10. Back to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Working that wide receiver screen. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Cowboys will punt this one away. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Holly Rowe has an update.
Checking in from the Oregon sideline. This has been such a positive experience. They brought this transfer wide receiver in for a reason. They needed him to bolster their wide receiving core and be a bigger piece of this offense, and he has delivered on all of those. I've seen him talking to all the other guys, keeping guys motivated and hyped. It is so exciting to see what the future holds for this transfer. He has fit right in here today in his first game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Throws for the tight end. Got a man. It's Johnson. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Davison. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Now on the counter. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. It's a draw. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They go right back to him. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The old coaching cliche, go play or no every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coach,